Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Tabletop Toki here, and in today's video, we'll be doing a solo preview of Gamma Guild. During the course of the video, I'll give a tutorial about how the game is played, and be sure you stick around for the end of the video where I share my thoughts about the game in general. A huge shout out to Goblin Hour Games for providing a copy for preview here today. And since this is a preview copy, please do note that any components or rules may change for the final release. But without further ado, let's get started. Here we have a game of Gamma Guild set up and ready to play. We'll be assigning guild members to complete various quests. If we complete all 12 quests in 12 days or less, we will have won the game. But if at the end of the 12th day we have quests remaining, we will have lost. For setup, we're going to start by shuffling up the quest deck. We'll deal 2 rows of 4 quests face down and 1 row face up. The remaining 12 quests will be set off to the side and used to track the 12 days of the game. We'll then shuffle up our guild deck and draw 1 card, placing it with its perk side face up, and put our guild perk mission off to the side. At the start of each round, we'll flip over 1 quest card to denote the number of days remaining. We'll then draw 4 guild cards into our hand. Guild cards will have a strength and an ability type. They will be assigned to various quests. Once the guild member's cumulative strength meets or exceeds that particular quest's strength requirement and has a majority of guild members showing the ability required, then that quest will be completed and we'll flip up a new quest. Instead, guild members can be sent to the guild perk mission. Once there are 3 of them there, we'll flip them over to their perk side, choose 1 perk to keep, and exhaust the rest of our guild members. Certain quests will have various effects that will be in play throughout the game, and we can also use those perks that we acquire at any given time. And that's all we need to know to get started. So for day 1, let's see, we have Galen, Morwen, Draven, and Rurik. A lot of agility type characters, which could help us with Assassin Woes, which on completion will exhaust any level 1 guild members on any quest in hand and on the perk mission. So we want to get that out of the way. I'm the strongest. We need only strength characters there. Hungry Giant has +2 for each quest above it. So instead of a 9, we're at 13, and then Vampire Violence adds +2 to the quest level for each adjacent quest. So this is, again, instead of 9 at 11. Energy Elixirs lets us put 2 random guild members from the exhaust pile into our current hands. So that could be really helpful. We just need to see what we want to do. So if we have 3, 2, 1, a 3 and a 2 would be 5 towards 9, and then we would just need a 4 in a different color or something. If we put the 1 there too, we would just need a 3 or something. And then maybe let's put Galen on the guild perk mission. No, we have to put them here. Otherwise, they'll get exhausted when we complete Assassin's Woes. And I think this is the first one that we want to tackle. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not great. Or we can use Energy Elixir and get 2 random. Oh, we don't have any exhausted. So I think this is what we're doing. We'll move on to the second day and see if that pays off. We're going to draw our 4 guild members. And we just need a 2 or higher. So Lyria, we can put toward I'm the strongest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Assassin's Woes have been completed. We have no other 1s anywhere else. So that's good. Those will not get exhausted. This will go to the discard and we'll reveal the next quest, which is Hydra Havoc. On completion, send 1 guild member from the quest to the perk mission. Okay. And it is green, so we could put Katie and Rowan there, which seems pretty good. Because sending them directly to the guild perks, 1's going to probably end up there anyway. So should be good to go. And we have a 3. Let's see what we have in our exhaust pile. A 3, a 1, 1, a 3, and a 2. Not great for pulling 2 randoms because we'll probably get some lower strength characters. Oops, I almost forgot to advance the day. We're on our next day. And we have 4 more characters. Lanny, why? He's just worth the 0, unfortunately, but he will help us towards getting a new guild perk. And then we have Nash, Jareth, and Ellie Jane. This is looking more like it. So if we put Nash and Jareth here, we would have 9 out of the 8 that we would need, which is good. And we can put Ellie Jane here, which gets us towards completing Vampire Violence and a blue. So let's do that. Advance our day forward and draw. Now it might be good to use this. We'll see what we get in our hand this round. So 4 new cards. We have Nora, Graham, Yara, and Alara. Okay, we do need reds here. And we want to lower this by quite a bit. So this brings us to 7. And we need to get to 13, right? Oof, that's rough. So do we put Graham here and Yara here? Because then if we finish Hungry Giant, Vampire Violence will automatically complete. That could be a good plan. Let's try it. And let's also, do we want to take 2 random? Let's go for it. We might as well. So 2 random guild members from the exhaust pile into your current hand. Let's shuffle those up. Random, so we don't get to choose, unfortunately. And let's see what we get. 1 and 2. Okay, we got an Ash. That's pretty good. So that will be discarded then, along with these. And we're at 9. Again, we're at 7. Plus 4 is 11. And that would actually complete Hungry Hungry Giant, because then we're at 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's how math works, right? So we'll do that. And that also completes Vampire Violence, because now there's no +2 for adjacent quests. And we are at 9 with a majority blue. So we'll get rid of all of those and flip all of these up. What do we have? You may not use guild perks on any quest. Whew, good thing we used it. On completion, exhaust all guild members currently on the perk mission, Lanny. And you must complete this quest with a 4-card straight. Interesting. Okay, let's advance our day. And we're going to draw 4 new guild members here. So we have 2s and 3s, which could be good, and a 4 even. But we also probably want to complete Hydra Havoc as quickly as possible. Right now we're at 6 out of 12. This would be that. And this would be that, which would complete it. But we need red for there, so maybe we'll use blue instead. That brings us to 12, and then we can send one of them to the guild perk mission. Which one of these would be good? Change a guild member type to your choice and give them +1. Not bad. Send on a quest like a regular guild member. Ooh, of level 5. That's really good. Keep a single one from a quest with your perks to use for later. Draw 6 guild members instead of 4. So do we want one level 5 with no type, or do we want to draw 2 additional guild members? I kind of like the lead by example. So we'll put Harrison over here. Discard the rest of these. Hydra Havoc is done. We flip up our new quest, which is Hidden Village. You may not send members on this quest until another quest is resolved first. So this one is like, I'll just put it askew a bit. We need to complete one of these. I don't think we want to do Seeing Red because we have 2 there unless we get a perk first. What are these ones? Do they help us? We can do 2, 3, and then if we get like 1 and 4 here, that would be great. And we can maybe finish that. Okay, next day, we have 4 more guild members. Ooh, there's a 1. And then we could do something else. We want to get rid of this so we can use perks. So let's put this one here, and then we just need a 4 to complete Gnome Gamble, or a 0. Lanny would have been helpful for once. And this 3 and 2 is not great. So maybe we want to get rid of 1. We'll put this 3 or this 3 here and put this 2 here so that we can get lead by example. But we can't use it until Bounty Hunt is complete. And next day, we're going to shuffle up our guild since we have no more guild members. We'll see who we get. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. And we have Yara, Nash, Mormon, and Jareth. Good old Nash, our little shark boy. We can now do, we need green. No, that's not great. 3 + 3 + 1, unfortunately, is not 8. And we do need a 4 here to complete Gnome Gamble. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to do that, which means that that is completed. Hidden Village is now available. And we reveal this next quest, Fiendish Folklore. On completion, send 1 guild member from this quest to the perk mission, okay? We need to get Bounty Hunt over with. So I think we need to put the green 3 there. And then we have a green or a 3 red. And then we have Yara, who could give us Digby. Add +1 to each guild member's level on a quest of your choice. So we could complete Bounty Hunt with, oh, we can't, because we can't use the perks. So I think we just need to place Yara there because they're not super helpful for any of these particular quests in terms of their ability type or their strength. Okay, 4 new cards. Boom. What do we have? We're at 3. We just need a 1, right? So Rick can go there, and that's 8. So this is done. We can now use our perks. Bounty hunt is over, and we have Shadow Regicide. On completion, gain a free random guild perk from your exhaust pile, but it's a 15. Woo, baby. So we could definitely put a 4 there, or we can put the 4 towards Hidden Village, but I think we want the random perk as quickly as possible. I'm not really sure. And we could use the lead by example on that one. Decisions. It's here. So we have majority greens, maybe. Let's advance our day. We have 4 new ones. We're gonna put that there. We have 8 out of 15, but we could have that if we put a 2 here and use lead by example for 5, that's 15. And it says we gain a free random guild perk from our exhaust pile. So I think we get that first before discarding. We're gonna shuffle those up, and we get Ponderous Orb. At the start of a turn, pull 7 guild members and exhaust 2, keeping 5. That is really, really good. Okay, excellent. Very glad that we went that route. And then we still have Alesia and Galen that we have to assign before moving on. We could assign them to the guild perk mission to get energy elixir, which was really good, or field camp kit, where we can keep one person from one to the next. We could also use them to get reds, but I think these perks are a little better. We're gonna put them here, and we're gonna get the 2 random or keep 1. We don't have anybody grayed out, so I think we want energy elixirs, and this will get discarded. So we'll advance 1 more day. We only have, 2 days left after this? We're gonna use Ponderous Orb to pull 7 guild members, exhaust 2, keeping 5. Not too shabby. So that will go here, and we're gonna pull 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect, as planned. And we have to get rid of 2 of them. Okay, I'm seeing some 4s. Those look great. We need some reds. Lanny, get out of here. And then we need to exhaust 1 more of these. A green is good, red is good. So I guess we're getting rid of Lanny and Celine. Sorry. And what do we have? So 3 plus 4. Exhaust all guild members currently on the perk mission. So if you get this done, then we don't have to worry about it. So we're at 9 there, majority strength. In fact, all strength, which is pretty good. And then we reveal our last quest. Delicate Disaster. You may only send guild members level 2 and below on this quest. Good thing we have those in abundance. Oh my word. We could finish Hidden Village with a 4 and a 3 and put Lara towards Fiendish Folklore. Do we want to pull 2 random guild members from the exhaust pile? No, because if we finish Hidden Village, right? 2, 2, 4, 3, how does math work? Yeah, that'll be done. We'll go there. Hidden Village is done. This is going to shuffle for our penultimate day. We have 2 quests left. It's looking good because we also still have energy elixirs. So if we can finish one of them and use energy elixirs, we should be good. Or we could also assign to the guild perk mission and strategically get the 2 that we want back into our hand plus a perk. So I think we should be okay, even though we need low numbers for Delicate Disaster. Yikes. All right, drawing our 4 guild members. What do we have? I'm gonna move these down a little bit. Rurik, Harrison, and Gideon's. We can do a 1 and a 2 there. Well, 3 plus 4, unless we want to send them to guild perks. Because yeah, if we send these 4s to guild perks, we would then get them both back unless there's something else good. Level 5 is really good. Makes their count type. Yeah, these ones plus 1s don't really help us with Delicate Disaster, except it could boost a 2 into a 3, but that's not great. I think we want Harrison as the 5 instead, and then the type doesn't count. So we'll send Harrison, Nora, and Gideon out here, right? Because then we will get to take lead by example. So that 5 wild, or not wild, but no suit. This will go in, these will get discarded here. We'll use energy elixir to get them back into our hand. That's our 2 random ones. Then Alesia gets discarded, and this is what we have left to work with. So we can put these 2 here, and we should be good, maybe. We have 1 more day left, and that's it. Oh my gosh. We're at 7. Oh, 15. We can complete this. And then we send 1 to the mission. Hold on. backing up. Let's just do it. Or, yeah, because we can't send a 5 here. So this is 7, 5. We can choose one of these to put on the guild perk mission. This is a 3 plus 1, makes their level count twice. We can't put a 3 there, so I guess we're sending Nora here instead. And yeah, we'll still proceed with putting these there. Okay. Yeah, and then we can use the plus 1 here for a 2, and then we have 2 green instead. So that's that. Last day, final quest. Can we do it? We need some 1s and 2s. If we don't get that, we might be out of luck unless we get some good perks. All right, I think we got it. So if we do this, oh, then we would have 2 blue. So if we do, oh no, it's not gonna be good. What do we have for our perks? Keep a single, nope. Nullifies a quest trait and removes its lead type requirement. That's a really good. We need this. So we're gonna put this here, Celine, along with somebody else. We'll keep Katie, good old Nash. And then we will get our perk. Oh, this is in our hand, sorry. We'll get our perk of nullifies a single quest trait and removes its lead type requirement. So this one, we can now place anybody there and we don't need majority greens, which means that we can go boom. And just in the nick of time, we have completed our 12th and final quest. So there you have it. That is a solo playthrough of Gamma Guilds. As far as 10 games go, I really have been enjoying this one. Fantasy and high fantasy are genres that I really gravitate towards. I like that the aesthetic isn't necessarily one that we've seen 100 times over in the fantasy genre, that it's got a very distinct point of view as far as the art and layout of the cards go, that is still legible and functional, but still adds some flavor to the game overall. I think the use of guild members and perks is really interesting. Typically, it would feel like a waste to put a bunch of guild members into that guild perks mission, but here there are some really awesome perks that you have to time and plan out for. And because each type of member has different strengths and ability types, even some of your strongest guild members may not be super effective all the time. I also love that there are 24 different quests, so each playthrough you'll have a different combination of 12 quests that you are trying to go on, and only 4 of those are active at any given time, or less once you get down to it. So I think it makes for some really interesting choices, deciding which paths you're going down, which guild members you're assigning where. Are you going to bank on trying to get them all knocked out at once, or are you just going to focus on one at a time? Even though the game plays very quickly and the rules are very straightforward and succinct, there are a lot of great choices here, and I find the challenge of assigning those guild members, triggering perks, completing quests to be a really fun puzzle. And speaking of puzzles, I love that the quests interact with one another and with your guild members in really cool ways. There are just so many different combinations of things that you can do with this one and little strategies that you can try to employ. So it really feels like there's a lot of game in just a small package with a quick playtime, which I am all about. Overall, I just really feel like Goblin Hour Games has knocked it out of the park with this design. It's compact, it's concise, it's easy to learn, easy to table, with a lot of juicy decisions. This is one that I can see myself playing over and over, back to back to back, bringing with me to work or out and about. I just see a lot of opportunities to get this to the table, and a lot of incentive to as well, since the gameplay is really engaging and fun. So if any or all of that sounds good to you, be sure to keep an eye out for this one, Gamma Guild from Goblin Hour Games. And that's about all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, you can like and subscribe down below. Again, it really helps out the channel, and it also helps games like Gamma Guild get out to a wider audience of people who may enjoy them just as much as I have, and hopefully you will. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.